Alright, I'm going to go over product change worksheets here. Some of the reasons you'd want to do this is to be able to change multiple products at once based on the settings that are available for us. So you go into the back office, click on Tools, and go to Product Change Worksheets. In here you can create a new one. You'll have to set a reference number. And here you have the status of open. That means you can add things to it. You can continue to change it until you decide you want to approve it. Once you approve it and save it, that will apply it. If you have the date set to now, it will be approved and completed right away. If you set the date to a future date and time, it won't be approved and completed until that time. You can add some notes to it if you want. You can choose the different locations that you want to add to it. And then you have the different change properties here. So regular price will change the regular price on the product. Price A, B, or C will change those prices. The sale price, that will change the sale price. Price lower bounds, that'll change if you change that. Same for the upper bounds. The entity setting, this is based on a product discount. So if you have one of those set up, you can enter that name in here. I have one available already, so I will show you that. You just copy that name and you can paste it in there, and then it's based on the filters and everything you have set up on here. So the days, products that are in there, it will apply this discount here. And you can add some products then. Go ahead and choose. You can change your price here to be something different. You can either click add new entry, or when you're over here you can just click enter. And then you can save it, and then that becomes approved and it will process through. You also have the option to print labels from here, which is based on the products that you have in here with the prices and everything. So the other thing I want to show you is the price sale entity setting. That's very similar to what I just showed you. We will change this to approved. We don't need any notes, but we'll put that discount in there as well. We'll add some other products here. And here's where you can set a different date and time. So if you want it to be today's date, or if you want it to be a future date, you can do that. And then it won't take effect until that date and time. So you can set it to start tomorrow and run until the 30th if you wanted. And if you add a bunch of items in here, you can also choose copy first row to all of them. It'll copy the date and times to all the products that you have in here. You can go ahead and save that, and then those are available. Something else you can do here is you can also do product change worksheet imports. So you can create a file and import multiple worksheets at once using a tab or a delimited file. So it's either tab delimited or comma separated. To get there, you go to Tools and Import Tools, and then it is down here at the bottom. It's called Worksheets. If you need a sample file, you can click where it says click here to get a sample file. I have already prepared one, so I will show you how this works. You locate the file that you have and you just pull it over here to where it says drop files here to upload. It'll upload like that. You can click import. It'll run through, and if you have anything in there that doesn't work, it'll show in red, and then it'll go to the next line and it'll just keep going. The red means that it didn't actually work, but the rest of them you can see that they're there. So if we go back to here and refresh this page, you can see that these are now in there, the different imports. So I will show you the file that I had real quick. You can see that I had a test import 1. I had 2 products on there. you have to keep a minimum of reference number, change property, code, value, and location to have this import properly. To have multiple products on one worksheet, the reference number needs to be the same, and then you choose your change property, which is based off of the properties that you have to choose from in this section here. And it has to be exactly this, otherwise it won't work properly. And going back to this, you have the code, which is the product code. The value would be the price that you have in there, and then the location. So you'd have the location that you want there. If you want to do multiple locations, you have to do the first location, and then you do a semicolon, and then you do the next location. So you have to do that for each location until you have all the locations you want there.